Growing up, it was tough, being neurodiverse, getting bullied by the neighborhood children, and not really understanding how to navigate my challenges with mental health and well-being. Back then, it was a different time. Now, it's time for us to address the stigma and the challenges that we face. I'm Anna Pereira, CEO and founder of the Wellness Universe. This is why your mental health is so important to me. Gather with us on May 10th for an all-day wellness event focused on your best mental health and well-being. Let's meet some of our speakers.
Do you know what it's like to move through the world with nervous system overload, neurodivergence, or maybe even something like PTSD? If so, you're not alone. In my life and work, I've discovered firsthand how profoundly your mental wellness affects your gut, your confidence, and your self-concept. I'm Holly Blazina, and I specialize in what I call the gut, heart, mind, spirit axis. And I know what a difference it makes to have a whole array of support tools when you need them in the moment. Your physical gut rests in your energetic power center, which is great news. That means all the things that you might view as adverse conditions are actually your superpowers in disguise. As you discover how to embody these energies in a more helpful way, you'll be much more able to share your gifts with the world. I would love for you to join me at Mental Health Awareness 2025 Wellness for All. This important event is hosted by the Wellness Universe, and all the wonderful practitioners there are going to be providing you with the simplest, most helpful tips, tools, and teachings we know to assist you in your mental wellness day to day.
There's a prison, more confining than still bars. It's one built in your mind. It's made of silent pain, hidden dreams, and the belief that your worth depends on how much you can carry on without breaking. That's the prison I help people escape. Not with keys, but with truth, alignment, and freedom. Before I ever stepped on a stage or coached a leader, I was a federal prosecutor, putting people behind bars. And now, I open a different kind of gate, a different kind of prison, the one that leads to who you truly are. I mean, we're taught to perform, not to pause, to push, not to heal. But what if strength begins with stillness? As a speaker and an elite coach, I help leaders uncover the truth beneath their success so that they can live, not just speak it. Because when you walk in your truth, the truth, you sleep deeply, you lead boldly, and your heart finally can exhale. Mental health is freedom, and freedom begins with truth. Know your heart, walk in truth, and live free. I'm Yes Coach Lisa, and I'm so happy to be part of this Wellness Universe mental health event on May 10th. Let's travel this journey together.
I never met my grandfather, the father of my mother and my uncles and my aunt, and the family that I love dearly, my cousins that I played with all the time growing up. I didn't find out until I was fully grown, an adult attending the university, and I did some investigating. I found out that he took his life with a .22 caliber pistol because he learned he was dying of cancer. And this past Christmas Eve, my ex-husband did something very similar and ended his life, the father of my son. My name's Jean Boyce Dart. I'm an expressive arts grief and trauma specialist. I will be attending the Mental Health Awareness 2025 Wellbeing for All event on May 10th. Back when my mother lost her father, they swept things under the rug. They didn't want to talk about it. But at this event, they will talk about it. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
I know firsthand what it feels like to struggle and deal with less than healthy mental health and emotional well-being. I'm Nancy Stevens, and I'm passionate about healthy mental health and emotional well-being. Because when we tend to and care for our mental health and well-being, we not only feel better, we show up better for ourselves, our work, our lives, and all of those in our lives that our lives intersect with. I'm so excited to be one of the featured panelists this year for the Wellness Universe Mental Health Awareness event as part of their Wellbeing for All programming. I guarantee by coming on to this free event, you'll leave with amazing support, new friends, and actionable tips, tools, and strategies that you can apply for your own beautiful, healthy mental well-being journey. Please join us at this free event on Saturday, May 10th.
Some of my biggest stress wasn't coming from doing too much. It was from staying quiet, trying to keep the peace, worrying about what people thought. And you know, that kind of stress runs deep. It's not in the calendar. It's in your body. It's in your nervous system. And it comes from trying to hold it all together quietly and by yourself. Hi, I'm Nicole Batist, Success Through Inner Peace Coach, CEO of Antera Mastery, and I help people break patterns of silence that still their peace and their energy. If any of that resonates with you, I would like to invite you to a special mental health awareness session where a colleague and I will be discussing stress management in everyday life. And in this session, you'll get tools to help you get out of survival mode and step into self-trust and self-empowerment, because you deserve to feel good in your life, not just manage it. I hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Sharon Ka. On a cold morning in January of 2013, I woke up to this message on Facebook from a complete stranger. I hope you don't mind me sending you a quick message. For Christmas, I received a set of your tuning forks. I wanted you to know that they may very well have saved my life in many ways. Well, the message goes on to share that Tracy and her husband were under extreme emotional distress about losing their baby. She goes on to say, within 2 days, I felt a difference. I did not have the negative, obsessive thoughts as much, and within a week, I was able to refocus them if they did pop into my head. Even after over 2 decades of working with healing sound, I am continually in awe by the power of sound to help people connect with the peace and the brilliance at their core. When you connect with this sacred core, as often as you can, everything changes. Helping you connect with this sacred core is why I am so honored to be a speaker for the Wellness Universe Mental Health Awareness Day. I hope you can join us.
I'm Eileen Dylan, and I'm a recovered angry person. In 1972, I was already licensed as a marriage and family counselor and psychotherapist. And that's when an everyday life event revealed something to me I still didn't know. I was a very angry person. To recover my mental health, I needed answers to vital questions. What is anger? Why do we have it? Can we get rid of it? Can we use it to help ourselves? At that time, social science researchers did not study emotions separately from mental health diagnoses. There were no answers. Over the last half century, I have found answers. They've allowed me to recover my mental health and assist thousands of others to recover theirs too. Anger is designed to do a job for us. It's a helper, not a tyrant. My book, Emotions in Motion, Mastering Life's Built-in Navigation System, explains how 12 everyday emotions can work for us. It's time we all get in charge of emotions and get them working for us. Through writing, podcast appearances, course presentation, and public speeches, I'm daily changing our world as we realign with emotions. We here at the Wellness Universe celebrate Mental Health Month on May 10th. I invite you to our morning panel on which I'm offering simple explanations and practices you can use to get in charge of emotions in your life. Join us.